So sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Activate your feet, spread the toes. So you're feeling your feet, allowing yourself to connect with every part of you. As your sit bones presses to the floor, to feel that energy that you draw from the earth. And allow that to move through your body as you begin to settling down, preparing for practice. Really feel this space now, the space that you're sitting in, and feel it as a sanctuary. Feel how empowered you feel when you're in that safe space. So continuing with the theme of acknowledging what comes up for you, increasing self-awareness, increasing sensitivities, so that you are very alert to what is moving inside of you. Keeping this as a focus throughout. Let's do wrist stretches. So reach your left hand forward and then take hold of the little finger on your left hand and then ease it back. As you breathe in, spread each finger away from the other. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulder away from your ear. And release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into left sit bones. Breathe as you lift out of left side. Exhale, soften your left shoulder down. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe, lift chest as you feel lifting chest to sky. On exhale, open your hands forward and release. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe. As you breathe, lengthen your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, lengthen each finger down towards the earth and release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe, glide your thumb away from your little finger. And as you breathe out, heel of the hands is forward and release. Change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your right hand and ease it back. Breathe in, spread fingers. As you breathe out, open your hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into your right sit bone as you breathe, lift out of right side. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Breathe to the back of your heart and energize heart. And exhale, spread each finger away from the other. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe in and glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you exhale, open the palm of your hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your thumb. Breathe to glide your thumb away from your little finger. And as you breathe out, heel of the hand is forward. And release. Change the cross of your legs, wrist stretches, stage 2. Palm of the hands reach forward, you're onto your fingertips. Sit bones presses down, breathe and lengthen out of back. Exhale, heel of the hands towards the floor, shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, heel of the hands forward. And release. Arms to the side, fingers pointing skywards. Wrist stretches stage 3. Breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, then one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb on top, squeeze, exhale, stretch out the tops of your wrists. And release, fingers reaching skywards, breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then thumb in, and then exhale. So all fingers squeeze the thumb, exhale, stretch your thumb away from you. Release, open the hands, thumb skyward, breathe into palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top, knuckles to the floor, exhale, stretch out the tops of your wrists. Release, reach the hands away from you. Inhale. Hold the breath, thumb is in, and then simultaneously squeeze the thumb, exhale, stretching, stretch your thumb side away from you. And release, relax your arms by your side. Come into knee pal with your left leg over your right. Alternate nostril breathing. Inhale 10, hold 10, exhale 10. Inhale 10, hold 10, exhale 10. So starting, holding the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Breathe through your right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release, change the cross of your legs. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. Breathe through your left nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Breathe through right nostril for 10. Block both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And release. Baddha Konasana, so soles of your feet together. Flex your toes back towards your shins and reach out with your heels. Bring your hands forward of your shins. Keep the neck relaxed and then breathe in. Spread your breath into back ribs. Exhale, fold, pull belly in. Breathe in, lift chest. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. As you breathe, feel the moving belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, allow your body to melt. Inhale, release, push through away, breathe in as you come all the way on back. Straighten your left leg. Bring your right foot, flatten your right foot so the right heel is towards your sit bone. Bring your right hand by your hip, right hand is to the floor, left hand is to the floor by your left hip. Press down into your sit bone. As you breathe in, lift side ribs away from your right hip. As you breathe out, glide your right thigh away from right hip. As you breathe, lengthen out of lower back. As you breathe out, lengthen your left leg forward. Breathe to lift belly, diaphragm lift chest. As you breathe out, gliding your right thigh away from you. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, shoulders up and down. Keep gliding your right thigh away from you. From here, turn your right foot forward. And then you're bringing your right arm around the back against your shin. Left arm is hugging. You're taking hold of your foot. Straighten your left leg. Press down into your right foot and right sit bone. As you breathe, lift out of right side. On exhale, fold towards your left thigh, left shin. Breathe to lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold. Now breathe in, breathe to lower back. Keep lengthening out of lower back. Pull your belly in to fold on the exhale. One more like this, deep breath. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release. Bring your right hand back so the right hand is to the floor, about 12 inches, 16 inches away from your right hip. Left arm is coming around, you're hugging your thigh towards the chest. You can go the opposite direction. So press down into your right sit bone, breathe and lift out of right side. On exhale, twist towards the right. As you breathe in, lift belly away from your right thigh. On exhale, as you twist towards the right, you're reaching your left foot forward. And then breathe in deeply. Keep lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, twist to right. One more breath like this, deep breath. On exhale, twist. Then inhale, release. And then change. Straighten your right leg. Your left foot is tucked in so that the heel is moving towards the ground. Your left hand is flat to the floor by your left foot, right hand is by right hip. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen out of left side. Exhale, gliding your thigh away from hips. So you're opening into the hips. Feel this right from your pelvic bowl. Breathe in as you're lifting belly away from pelvis. On exhale, ease your left thigh away. Breathe in, lift chest. Feel the lifting chest up to chin. On exhale, as you stretch your sit bones down, reach your right foot forward. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, you're gliding your left thigh away. Bring your left foot in, so left foot is flat to the floor, facing forwards. Your left arm is tucked around and bind the hands. Varikasana 1. Now as you breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. On exhale, fold towards your right thigh, towards your right shin. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. On exhale, fold. Now breathe in deeply. On the exhale, folding. One more like this, deep, deep breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release, and ease on up. Your left hand is by hip, reach it back, fingertips to the floor. As you breathe in, you're drawing your left thigh towards the chest, or you're opening the shoulders, coming in the reverse direction. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, twist to the left. As you breathe, keep lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, as you twist towards the left, reach your right foot forward. Breathe to lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, twist. Now breathe to heart and energize your heart with this breath. Exhale, twist. Inhale, release, and then ease on back to center. From here, straighten your left leg for side bend. So tuck your right foot in so the right heel is by the groin, or option of working with heel to butt. So either tuck the heel in or bringing the foot back so that your heel is by the glute. Reach your right hand back, take hold of the ankle if you're taking your foot back, or fingertips to the floor. Breathe in, reach your left arm up as you open side ribs. Breathe out, bring the hand down, relax your left ear to left shoulder. As you breathe, lift your side ribs away from your left hip. As you breathe out, reach your left heel forward, relax your left ear to left shoulder. Now breathe in. As you breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Exhale, softening your right shoulder away from your right hip. On the breath, lengthen side ribs, lengthen out away from your left hip. On exhale, right sit bones glides to the floor. Inhale, slide your right arm around the back, tucking it onto left thigh, hip, or clothing. And exhale, reach your right elbow towards your left hip. Breathe to the back of heart. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. Exhale, squeeze your right shoulder down towards your left shoulder. Now feel the opening through the right side of your neck. And breathe there. Breathe to the right side of your neck. On exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the left side of chest. Inhale, release your right arm. Reach your right arms towards the sky. Chest opener. As you exhale, arc your chest forward. Reach your right arm straight back. Now breathe in. As you breathe, feel for drawing energy to sternum. On exhale, feel as if you're lengthening your arms away from each other. Arm overhead, breathe in, reach your right arm straight up. On exhale, reach your arm over your ear. Don't allow your hands to become lower than your ear. Keep the hands above your ear. Now breathe in, balloon the breath into your left side ribs. The ribs are lengthening up towards your left armpit. And exhale, you're lengthening your right arm over right ear. Breathe to your back ribs. Forward bend, exhale, hands are down either side of your left foot. Uddiyana, take a deep breath. And exhale, pull your belly in. Chin tucks into chest, pull your belly in. Lifting belly away from the top of your left thigh. Keep hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly, fold forward. And last one here, breathe in. And exhale, allow your body just to melt forward over your left thigh. Inhale, release, push your floor away, breathe in. You should come all the way up. Coming into shin bound half lotus. So your right foot comes over your left thumb. Your strap is around your right ankle or foot. Then move the strap towards your right hip. Left hand is around the back, taking hold of the strap by right hip. As you breathe in, reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the hand is down to the outside of your left foot. Breathe in, glide your side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, lean back towards your left shoulder. As you breathe, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, leaning back to right shoulder, to left shoulder. Deep breath. On exhale, lean back. Inhale, release. Half knee palm. Ease your right foot over your left. You're bringing your right foot towards your left hip. Working towards a knee-to-knee alignment. Press into sit bones, breathe in. You're reaching your arms up. On exhale, you're folding forward. You may be able to take hold of the foot, ankle or calf or hands to the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe in, and move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold. Spreading your breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. Breathe to sternum, chest lifts. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. And change. So your right foot is reaching forward. Your left foot is tucked in, or option of bringing the foot back to the heel is by your glutes. As you breathe in, reach your right arm is up, opening side ribs. As you breathe out, bring the hand down on the inside and relax your right ear to right shoulder. If you're not holding your ankle, lift your left hand up and then reach it back. Otherwise, your hand is to the floor. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, relax your right ear to right shoulder. As you breathe, lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, soften your left shoulder away from your left hip. On the next breath, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto right thigh, hip, or clothing. Exhale, reach your left elbow towards your right hip. Breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. Exhale, relax your jaw. Now breathe to heart and feel the energy that you're bringing to your heart. On exhale, squeeze your left shoulder down towards your right shoulder. Chest opener, breathe in, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up. On exhale, reach your left arm straight back. Move, lowering the arm a few inches away from your hip. Breathe to the back of your heart, energize your heart. On exhale, as you reach your left arm back, feel as if you're taking bone away from bone. Arm overhead, breathe in, reach your left arm straight up. And exhale, lengthen your arm over your left knee. Breathe in, lift your right ribs up away from right hip. Feel as if the ribs are moving towards your armpits. On exhale, your arm is over your head. On the breath, breathe in, spread your ribs towards the side. On exhale, fold forward, bringing the hands down either side of your right foot. Uddiyana. So breathe in, filling yourself up with this breath. Exhale. Exhale completely. Chin is tucking in, pull belly in. Pull it up. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm, keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and breathe in, deep breath. On exhale, folding forward. Now you have the space to fold. And breathe to lower back as you're opening lower back with breath. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Then pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Coming into half lotus, shin bound, spinal twist. So your right leg is reaching forward. Your left foot is tucked onto your right thigh by your hip. The strap is placed around your left ankle or foot. Bring the strap towards your left hip. Your right hand is around you, grabbing hold of the strap by your left hip. Breathe in, reach your left arm is up, opening left side ribs. Breathe out, bring the hand down to the outside of your right leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe in, lift out of left side. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe to the right side of your neck. Deep breath. On exhale, relax your jaw. Sit both presses down. Breathe to lift out. Lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, lean back towards your right shoulder. Breathe in. Lengthen side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, lean back. Your right shoulder is away from your right hip. Then inhale, release as you ease on back. From here, ease your left foot all the way over towards your right hip for half knee pound. And then forward bend in half knee pound. Pressing down into sit bones, breathe in and arms up. On exhale, you're folding forward. You're taking hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf, or hands to the floor. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. And take your breath, right down. Feel this into pelvis. Now pull belly in and exhale as you fold. Spread your wings on the breath as you breathe in. Spread your lungs to the side. And exhale, fold. And breathe to heart, deep breath. Hold on, exhale. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Coming into your abdominal sequence. So lie down on your back, starting with elbow to knee. Have a roll close by. We'll move from elbow to knee, also move into abs, twisting abs with the roll, with variations. So lying down onto your backs, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your back is tweaked, the soles of your feet will be on the floor. Hands clasped. Lift your feet up off the floor, bend the knees. The knees are aligned with your hips. Heels are below the knees. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your thigh away from your hip. Spread the toes. Reach out with the ball of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your feet. As you curl tailbone up, send your thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Send your thigh away from hip. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Send your right leg forward. Now squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Send your right leg forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Spread the toes. Squeeze your left sit bone to tailbone. Send your left leg forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee. This time, reach your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Breathe into your right hip. Deep breath. Hold the breath. Now as you exhale, curl tailbone up and lengthen your right leg away from you. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Heel touches the floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, bend the knees, draw the knee towards the chest. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee. Send your left leg straight up. Relax your left hip. Send your thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Reach out, spread the toes. Breathe to your left hip. Deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale, lower your left foot. Keep moving left thigh bone away from hip. Heels just about touches the floor. Now pull belly in. Inhale, bend the knees and draw your left knee in. Hold the breath. Head back to center. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Breathe to your right hip. Deep breath. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. As you exhale, lengthen your right leg away from you. Keep moving hip bone, thigh away from hip bone. Lengthen thigh away from hip, pull belly in. Keep the chest lifted, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to your right knee, and reach your left leg straight up. Reach up, spread the toes. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone, pull belly in. Breathe to your left hip. Hold the breath. Exhale, lengthen your left leg away from you. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Reach out, spread the toes. Keep the chest lifted. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down. And place the soles of your feet to the floor. Then grab hold of your roll. We're twisting abs with the roll. The roll is placed between your thighs, your legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling. Hands clasped behind your head and neck. You can do this with the soles of your feet onto the floor or with the knees bent. Straighten your legs. Press your lower back down to the floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Now squeeze the roll. Stretch, lengthen legs straight up. Pull belly in. Now breathe to lower back, deep breath. Keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing down, but your head and shoulder blades are up. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll again. And then lengthen legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum is pressing to floor. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to your left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Lengthen your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs up. On exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze the roll again. And send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, lower your head and shoulders down, but keep your legs up. Lower back presses to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Lengthen your legs up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Squeeze the roll. Reach your legs up. Exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll again. And then send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs to, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back presses down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to your right knee. Squeeze, squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bones. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor. Place the soles of your feet down. Keep the roll between your thighs. Your next pose is bridge, bridge with the roll. So move your heels back towards your sit bones. Reach your fingertips down and brush your heels. Heels aligned with sit bones or they're hip distance apart. Then arms are relaxed by your side. Shoulders are relaxed away from you. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis away from the floor. Squeeze the roll. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide. Exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Breathe to lower back as you open the lower back. So feel this right into sacrum, opening this area up. Send thighs and knees away from hips, away from pelvis. Now relax your throat, relax your jaw, and breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, draw chest to chin. Push the floor away. Breathe to lower back as you open lower back with breath. On exhale, tilt pelvis and send thighs and knees away from you. On the breath, feel as if the side ribs are opening wide, wide to armpits. On exhale, move your chest to chin and send thighs and knees away from you. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Keep the tilt. Then move the roll out of your way. Your next pose today is straddle lifting through or frog lifting through. So lying down onto your back, lift your feet up off the floor and reaching your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Then straddling your legs out towards the side. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your back is tweaky, you can bend the knees, so you're bringing your feet into frog position. Or you can move so your feet up against the wall. Straddle lifting through or frog lifting through. Lower back presses the floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lengthen your legs out. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lengthen. Keep moving thigh bones away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Press your lower back down. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen thighs out. Keep moving sit bones away from hips. pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows up. Reach them back. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and send the thighs out. Keep moving out. Reach out, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and then lengthen your legs out. This time, reach out with your heels. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time, lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your thighs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Use your hands to draw your legs together. And place the soles of your feet down. Roll to your right side. Left hand is to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on up. Come up to stand. To stand in horse stance, so your feet are out towards the side, your knees are bent. Your feet about 2.5 feet away, maybe 3 feet away from you. Your next pose today is unlocking the shoulders in horse stance. Lift your left hand up, place your right thumb towards your left armpit. You've taken hold of just by the rib cage. As if you're sliding your thumb between your latissimus muscles and the rib cage. Now breathe into the left side of your upper back. Your fingers onto scapula. Hold the breath. As you exhale, glide the shoulders down and reach your forearms forward, elbows reaching forward. Feel that contraction. Your pectoral muscles are engaged. Place your right hand onto your left bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated shoulder. Now breathe in. Breathe to the left side of upper back. Hold the breath. Raise your bicep up and then glide the bicep forward. Keep moving forward. Shoulders are down. Once you reach there, your right hand is pressing onto the elbow and elbow, forearm and elbow joint. And then breathe to the left side of upper back. Hold the breath. On exhale, glide the shoulders down. Press your hand towards the elbow, forearm. Reach your arm forward. Keep the shoulders down. Sit bones are pressing to floor. Thighs are moving out to side. And release. Other side. Lift your right hand up and reach it forward. Thumb tucks into the latissimus, almost towards your armpit. Breathe to the right side of your upper back. Hold the breath, glide the shoulders down. Reach your elbow, forearms forward. Fingers are spreading, shoulders are down. And release. Place your left hand onto right bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated shoulder. And then breathe in. Hold the breath. On exhale, glide the shoulders down. Raise your bicep up and glide it forward. Keep moving it all the way forward until you reach your elbow joint. Place your left hand onto the elbow forearm joint. And then breathe to upper back. Hold the breath. On exhale, glide the shoulders down and press your arm onto elbow, hand onto elbow. Elbow is down. No, elbows reaching forward, shoulders is down. Keep the chest lifted. And release. Bring your arms up, bend the elbows. Elbows are slightly higher than shoulders. Now breathe into upper back, deep breath. On exhale, glide the shoulders down. Now reach your forearms forward and squeeze in. Squeeze as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Keep the shoulders soft and down. Squeeze in. Then relax and breathe into upper back. Broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, reach your forearms forward. Squeeze in. Squeeze. Shoulders are down. Keep reaching forearms forward. And then relax. And then breathe into upper back. Broaden upper back with breath. Exhale, reach forward. Squeeze elbows in. Squeeze like you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Fingers are active. Keep reaching them up. Spread the fingers. Spread the palm of hands. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale, reach forward. Feel that wrapping of the shoulders. Squeeze. Shoulders are down. Squeeze. And then release. Heel and toe feet together. Come on back down onto knees. Set up for dolphin. So today do dolphin. Dolphin both hands down. And then dolphin flash prep. So we'll do dolphin first. Hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Check your elbows, keep the elbows tucked in. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. And everyone breathe to upper back, lift and spread upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, push the floor away. Breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. On exhale, lengthen, take the top ribs away from shoulders as you reach back. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe to upper back, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, send your sit bones back, heels to floor. Now breathe in, broaden the back with breath. Exhale, reach back, pull your belly in, reach back. Inhale, release, bend the knees, come all the way on down to the floor. Lash Prep is your next pose. So demonstrate the pose and then you can do this. Your flash prep, your measurement is the same. Hands to the elbows to the floor. You're reaching your hands forward, spreading the fingers. From here, right hand is coming back, so the elbows bent. Elbow and wrist are aligned. Neck and shoulders relaxed. You breathe to upper back, you lift, you spread the back and curl toes under. From here, exhale, you lift your knees off the floor, tuck your elbow in. From there, I will invite you to work with one leg up if you can. So you'll be reaching your leg out and up in this way. The foot comes down, your knees come down, and then you switch to the other side. So I'll talk you through all of this. Measure, reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Right hand is just be by the knee. Tuck your right elbow in, elbow and wrist are aligned. Relax neck, relax shoulders. Everyone breathe to upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor and push the floor away. Squeeze your right elbow in. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. Exhale, reach back, sit bones reaches back. Heels are reaching to the floor. As you breathe in, spread your ribs. Exhale, wrap in both shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, feel for pushing floor away. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, lengthen spine, reach up. You're working with one leg up, press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, reach it back. Breathe to your left hip, feel for easing left thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, reach it back. Keep the shoulders wrapping. And then breathe to that left hip, deep breath. On exhale, sending that leg back. Keep tucking your right elbow in. Inhale, bend your left knee. On exhale, place the foot to the floor, bend the knees, come all the way on down. Stand up for the other side. Measurements the same. Right hand is forward, left hand is towards the left knee. Bend the elbow, tuck the elbow in. Breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes on them. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor
And then reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening top ribs away from shoulders. Exhale, reach back, wrapping the shoulders. Keep tucking your left elbow in. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, reach back, heels to floor. Working with one leg up, press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, stretch it back. Breathe to sternum, deep breath, filling heart with breath. On exhale, lengthen that right leg away from you. And breathe in, breathe to upper back, broaden upper back with breath. On exhale, as you reach back, your left heel to floor, right leg lengthens back. On the next breath, bend your right knee. On the exhale, place your right foot to floor. Bend both knees and come all the way on down. And then come up to kneeling for bird wing. So you're onto you're kneeling, you're sitting onto your heels. If that's a difficult reach for you, then you can pad the knees, or you can place a block between the thighs and calves. Like so. Tuck your elbows into the side ribs. As you breathe in, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift your chest and open your arms out towards the side. Keep tucking elbows in. And breathe in. And as you exhale, open out towards the side. 3 more like this. Breathe in. And exhale as you open up. Breathe in. And exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. And exhale. And release. Your next pose is dolphin against a wall with one leg up. So you're starting with your feet up against the wall. You're bringing your hands onto your biceps to measure up. Your elbows are to the floor and reach your hands forward. You can clasp your hands at this point, or the palm of the hands are flat. Keep neck, shoulders relaxed. And then breathe to upper back, lift and spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Then everyone breathe into upper back, broaden the back with breath. On exhale, reach your sit bones up, reach them back, chest to thighs and knees. Working with feet onto the wall. So step your left foot onto the wall about 3 feet from the floor. Step your right leg up, both feet are to the floor, to the wall. Then breathe in, deep breath, breathe to sternum. On exhale, pull your belly in, reach your sit bones up, pull your belly in, move chest to the wall. Keep the neck relaxed. If you're working with one leg up, press your right foot to the wall, breathe in, lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach your left leg straight up. Breathe to your left hip, feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, as you reach your left leg up, reach out with the ball of your foot. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, push the floor away with both arms. Reach up, sit bones touch the heel of the leg that's in the air. 1 more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your left foot to the floor, left foot to the wall. Breathe in and send your right leg straight up. And exhale, move your chest to the wall. Breathe to right hip, feel for moving right thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, send that leg up, sit bones tucks to right heel. Breathe in, broaden the upper back with breath. Exhale, pull belly in, chest to wall, keep sending that right leg up. On the next breath, place your right foot to the wall. On exhale, bend the knees and come all the way on down. Take a breath in embryo. Relax your arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Giving yourself time and feeling the energy that is moving through you now. And then release and come up to stand. Your knees need, pad your knees on that, or coming into salutations. In these poses today, we'll be holding these poses. So if your knees are tweaky, then really want to be padding your knees. Exhale, hands together, back chest. Press your feet to floor, breathe in and reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. On the breath, inhale, step your left leg back. Keep the hands to the floor and reach your left heel away from you. The back foot is straight up, the heel is straight up. From here, ease forward, place your left knee to the floor, release your back foot. Stay here, press into your right foot as you breathe in. Feel as if you're lengthening belly away from thigh. And as you exhale, start to push up, lift up away from the floor. Bring your hands onto your right thigh. Press your right foot to the floor and breathe in, lengthen belly away from your right thigh. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Feel as if you're sending your left leg back. Breathe in as you lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, go in a little deeper. Push the floor away with your right foot. On the next breath, reach your arms up towards the sky. On exhale, shoulders down. Go deeper if you can. Now breathe in, glide your belly and thigh, your lower ribs away from the sacrum. Exhale, go in a little deeper. Push the floor away with your right foot. One more like this. Deep breath, lift sternum. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Reach your left knee off the floor. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, bend the knees. Lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. From here, lengthen your legs back. So reach them back. Feel as if you're opening the tops of the thighs and lower back. And then breathe in, cobra. Draw your chest and ribs forward. Lengthening your legs back. Tuck your elbows in. Soften the shoulders down. Keep moving chest forward. Keep lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. You're pushing floor away in downward dog. Walk your feet in a couple of inches. And then as you breathe in, press your right foot to the floor. Lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Breathe to your left hip, deep breath. On exhale, send your left leg away from you. On the next breath, rise up on the tiptoes of your right foot. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you release your back foot. Keep the hands to the floor. Press your left foot to the floor as you breathe and feel as if you're lengthening side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, send your right thigh back. On the next breath, press your left foot to the floor. Lift your hands away from the floor, hands onto left thigh. And as you breathe out, move your chest away, lifting up. On the next breath, arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, sink a little deeper, bend that front knee. As you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. On exhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. On the breath, as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold forward and pull belly in. Feet presses to the floor. Breathe in, stand up. Lift your chest as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up. Lift your chest. Reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Flatten your hands on exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Stay here and then reach back. You're 3 inches from the floor. As you breathe, keep drawing your chest forward. As you exhale, tuck your elbows in, reach your elbows back to hips. Heels are reaching away from you. As you breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Move your chest forwards to chin. On exhale, squeeze your elbows in, reach your heels back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, push the floor away as you come up into plank. On exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Bring your hands forward about 8 inches ahead of the shoulder. And then breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back, tuck your elbows in, reach your elbows back to hips. Keep drawing chest forward. Exhale, release and lower down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Anchor your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Breathe to your left hip. On exhale, send your left leg away from you. On the next breath, as you breathe in, rise up tiptoes of your right foot. Step your left foot forward for warrior 1. Left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. Exhale, go a little deeper, pushing the floor away. Breathe and lift chest. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, hands under the shoulders. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, lower and stop. Squeeze your elbows in, reach your heels away from you. Breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis, move chest to chin. And exhale, lower and stop. Squeeze your elbows in. Now breathe in deeply. And exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Bring your hands forward about 8 inches ahead of the shoulder. Tops of your feet presses to floor. Breathe in and move your chest and ribs forward. Keep lengthening out of lower back. Tuck your elbows in. Slide the shoulders down, reach elbows back. Last one, breathe in. Keep lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push your floor away in downward dog. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Breathe to your right hip, feel for moving right thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, lengthening that right leg away from you. On the breath, rise up on the tiptoes of your left foot. Step your right foot forward by your right hand, warrior 1. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Breathe in, press into both feet and telescoping ribs up. On exhale, hands down. Step back for plank. You're reaching back to heels. On exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Then breathe into upward facing dog. Hands under the shoulders. Lift up. Knees, legs are lengthened back. Knees off the floor. Thighs off the floor. Keep drawing chest forward. Keep lengthening the legs back. Sit bones to heels. Exhale. Press it back. Downward facing dog. And feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. Inhale, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Chair pose, knees are bent, breathe in. Lift your chest as you reach your arms to the sky. Reach your sit bones back, but keep chest lifted. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Then breathe in, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, folding forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can into the pose. So press down into that left foot and then breathe in, lift away from the thigh. On exhale, bend that front knee as you go a little deeper. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest forward. Lengthen legs back. Squeeze your elbows in. Keep drawing chest forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for lunge. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away with your right foot as you're reaching your arms out and out towards the sky. Press into your right foot as you breathe in, lift up. And exhale, going a little deeper into pose. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, going a little deeper. Inhale, hands down by either side of your right foot. Step forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, folding forward, pulling belly in. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, stand up, lift chest. You reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. And then come to the wall for downward facing dog, both feet onto the wall, and then working with one leg up, aiming for 3 breaths on each side. So starting in your downward dog, the sit bones up against the wall, where your heels are is where your hands will be. The feet against the wall, breathe in, and exhale, lift up. And then breathe in, step one foot onto the wall, and then step the other foot up. Both feet onto the wall. The neck is long, it's relaxed. Everyone breathe to heart, deep breath. Exhale, push the floor away as you move your chest to the wall. Press your right foot to the wall, breathe in, reach your left leg up. On exhale, pull belly in, reach up, spread the toes. Breathe to left hip, feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, reach up, push the floor away, sit bones tucked to heels. On the next breath, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, reach back, move chest to wall, keep the shoulders wrapping. On the next breath, place your left foot back to the wall. And then lift your right leg up, reach your right leg to the sky. Breathe to right hip, deep breath. On exhale, reach up, spread the toes. Breathe to heart, deep breath. Push the floor away, move chest to wall. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Step down. Step into downward facing dog on the floor. From here, Inhale, ease forward for plank. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe to cobra, move chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, lower down, press it back, downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both legs as you're telescoping ribs up. On exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. H to B. Bring your left hand onto the left thigh. Reach your right arm back, grab hold of the ankle or the foot, pad the knee. Now breathe in as you breathe in, keep lengthening away from your right hip. On exhale, come in a little deeper. Draw your right heel in. And then breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, coming deeper. On the next breath, reach your left hand back. Both hands are now grabbed hold of your right ankle. Reach your right heel away from you. As you breathe, keep lifting, lengthening belly up. On exhale, go a little deeper, but reach your right heel back. Now breathe the sternum lift as if you're moving chest to sky. On exhale, you're reaching your right heel away from you. Now breathe in, keep lifting up. Exhale, send the heel back. Inhale, release. Lunge. Bring your right hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Straighten your right leg. Traction your left thigh forward. Breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from your right hip. On exhale, arch chest towards your left thigh. As you breathe, move chest away from the top of your left thigh. On exhale, send your right leg back. On the breath, breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening out a low back. Press your left foot to the floor as you arch chest towards the left. Now breathe in, keep moving lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, hug your left thigh towards the chest. Balloon the breath into your right side ribs. On exhale, taking it a little deeper. One more breath like this, deep breath. Exhale, coming deep. Inhale, release. Hands onto the shoulders. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels, lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Breathe into cobra. Draw your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Reach your sit bones back, reach your heels to floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. As you exhale, go in a little deeper. Bend that front knee. Now breathe as you breathe, lengthen, keep lengthening out of lower back. And exhale, lift your chest, push the floor away with your right foot. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Touch your left knee. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of your left ankle or foot. Your right hand can be onto your right thigh, H to B. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen ribs away from hip. On exhale, come in deeper. And then breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your right thigh.
On exhale, draw your left heel in as close towards the glute as you can. And then spread the breath into back ribs. On exhale, coming deep. Breathe to heart, deep breath. On exhale, taking it as deep as you can. Just notice what comes up for you now. And then inhale, release, reach your right hand back, both hands are grabbing hold of your left ankle. As you breathe, lift up, get lifting out of your left side. On exhale, reach your left heel away from you. This lifts your chest. Breathe to back ribs as you're lifting back ribs away from lower ribs. On exhale, reach your left heel away from you. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe and lift sternum. On exhale, as you reach your left heel back, chest will lift. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Lunge, lunge. Bring your left hand forward about 15 inches ahead of the shoulder. Use your right hand to traction your thigh away from you. Feel as if you're straightening your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to floor as you arch chest towards your right thigh. Right foot presses to floor, breathe in, and feel this right from pelvic bowl moving belly away from pelvis. Exhale, send your left leg back. Breathe to lower back, you're lengthening out of lower back. Press your right foot to floor, arch chest towards the right. Now breathe in deeply, breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, hug your right thigh towards the chest. Breathe to your left side ribs as you're opening the side ribs. Exhale, send your left leg back. One more breath like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Hands under the shoulders. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels, push the floor away. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Bring your hands so the hands are directly under the shoulders. You're pressing your pubic bone to floor, and then breathe in, lift up, arms off the floor, legs off the floor. Lengthen your legs back, soften the shoulders, and then exhale, lower down. 4 more, breathe in, and then lift up. Lengthen your legs back, soften the shoulders. Keep drawing your chest forward. Exhale, lower down. And then breathe in and lift up. Draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Sit bones touch the heels. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, and then breathe in and lift up. Lengthen legs back, draw chest forward. Exhale, lower down. Last one like this. Breathe in, lift up, draw chest forward, legs lengthens back. Exhale, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward dog. On the breath, as you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, pull belly in, reach your sit bones back, heels to floor. Feel this right from pelvic bowl, breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, reach back, wrap the shoulders, reach back. From here, bend the knees. Breathe in, step or hop the legs between the hands. And come all the way on down to the floor. From here, lie down onto your backs. Lengthen your legs forward. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in, reach your arms straight up towards the sky. On exhale, lengthen your arms away from you overhead. You want to have enough space so that you can have a full stretch from tips of toes to tips of fingers to make any adjustments that you need to make. As you press your lower back down, press buttocks to floor, and then breathe in, filling yourself up with breath. Exhale, lengthen legs and arms away from you. So feel this. Your belly, you feel it's coming very small as you move belly away from pelvis. You're moving lower ribs away from the sacrum. Keep stretching out. And then relax and 3 more like this. Deep breath, filling yourself up with breath. On exhale, stretch away. Feel that lengthening, lower back, belly, sternum, mid-back, right to fingertips and tips of toes. And relax, 2 more, breathe in. On exhale, lengthen away, stretch away. And 1 more, deep breath. On exhale, lengthen from tips of toes through tips of fingers as you stretch away. And release. Bend your right knee, sole of your right foot is onto the floor. Lift your right foot up, draw your right knee towards the chest. Reach your left arm across, take hold of the outside of your right thigh. As you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest. As you exhale, allow your right knee to come down towards your left hip. That knee may come to the floor, it might not. Often it does not. Relax your right ear towards your right shoulder. As you breathe in, feel as if you anchored your left leg to the floor. Lengthen your left leg away from you and then lengthen out of lower back. As you breathe out, drawing your right knee towards your left hip. Don't force this. Now breathe in. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, lengthen your left leg away from you. Breathe in and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, relax your right shoulder away from your ear. As your body opens up, your right knee will be getting closer to the floor. Feel as if you're lengthening your left leg away from you. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs. Feel that lengthening right from toes all the way up to armpits. On exhale, relax your right shoulder down. 1 more like this. You're breathing into lower back. You're opening lower back with breath. On exhale, allow your body just to relax. On the next breath, press both arms to the floor. Breathe in and draw your right knee back to center. Use both hands to hug your knee towards your chest. Now breathe into lower back. As you exhale, drawing your right knee towards your right shoulder, left leg lengthens away from you. 1 more like this, breathe to lower back. On the exhale, reach your left heel away from you as you draw your right knee towards your chest. And then release. Place your right foot to the floor, sole of the foot to the floor, lengthen your right leg away from you, arms out to the side. Bend your left knee, draw your left knee towards the chest. And then breathe in. On exhale, drawing your knee in a little bit more. Release your left arm out towards the left side. Lower back presses to the floor. Breathe in. Use your right hand on the outside of your left thigh or calf.
On exhale, draw your left knee towards your right hip. Again, don't force this. It will move at its own rate. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening your right leg away from you as you lengthen low ribs away from waist. Exhale, relax your left shoulder away from your left hip. As you breathe in, glide your right ribs away from your right hip. On exhale, send your right leg away from you. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, allow your knee to come closer, left knee to come closer towards the floor, but don't force this. As you breathe in, glide your left side ribs away from left hip. As you breathe out, lengthen your right leg away from you. Breathe to heart, deep breath. On exhale, relax your left shoulder down. On the next breath, release your right hand to the floor. Press both arms to the floor. And as you breathe in, draw your left knee back to center. Take hold of your left shin with both hands. Breathe to lower back, deep breath, spreading ribs. On exhale, draw your left knee towards your left shoulder. Reach your right leg away from you. Breathe to your left hip, deep breath. On exhale, as you draw your left knee in, reach your right leg away from you. But feel this opening deep into lower back. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, knee to chest, right leg is lengthening away. Place your left foot to the floor. And you can bend the knees so the soles of both feet are down to the floor. Or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. Or straighten your legs. Lie down in final pose, Shavasana. Your feet out towards the side. You could also have a block under your thighs by your calves, and just helps to open into hips, into pelvis as you let go. Let your arms relax. Let your shoulders soften. Completely relax. Feel you've stepped into your space. You're in your space. It's a very secure and safe space. So allowing yourself to let go in your final pose, Shavasana. And stay with the immediate sensations that are coming up for you. Keep the focus. Do not allow yourself to be distracted. Do not allow yourself to lose the essence of your practice. Allowing yourself to relax the back of the skull, relaxing forehead, relax your eyes, feel for a softening around your cheekbones. Relax your ears, relax your jaw, and relax your neck. Relax your collarbones and let your shoulders soften away from your ears. And if you feel you need to move, to just really make the adjustments as your body begins to relax, sometimes you feel the necessity to make an adjustment. So make that adjustment, giving yourself permission to alter, to change, to move. Now relax your sternum and relax your diaphragm. Relax your belly, and see how all of these begins to affect your back. Upper back relaxes, your lower back, your mid and lower back, feel how they just melt to the floor, melt into the earth. Slight tuck into tailbones and release into lower back, opening into hips, into pelvis, feeling that energy that moves into pelvis. Relax your thighs, the top of your thighs. Feel as if you're lengthening them away from pelvis, and then relax. Relax your knees, back of knees, and relax your calves, your shins and ankles. Relax your feet, relax your toes. Let your arms just melt so the shoulders away from your ears. And then relax triceps, relax biceps. Soften your elbows. Relax your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. Find the stillness of mind. Checking in deep into your own strength. And letting go of all that does not serve. Allow yourself to be absorbed by the earth. Feeling that sense of oneness, that sense of completeness. As you connect with every part of you. And as you connect, reconnect with the earth, source of life.
Landing, begin to feel the energy moving back into your body. Begin to move fingertips and tips of toes. Allowing the energy to move through all parts of you. And on your next breath, stretching the way that feels good. Bend your knees, move your knees towards your chest, roll towards your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor, bow your chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up and use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Sit up tall, bring your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch sternum. And notice how you feel and congratulate yourself for your practice. And thank you for allowing me to guide. As we're finishing with a breath, deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.